you did a good job. If it wasn't for you or for the things that you did, I would not be here.
You start by transforming our mindset.
One of those issues was to inculcate that sense of belonging.
If you have to work with the children, you're supposed to be like a children.
These figures really paint a grim picture, but there are men out there determined to change the situation. These men are called Inspirators. They work with communities to help end poverty.
Hello, I'm Vishal. I'm from Nepal. Nepal is the home country of Mount Everest, the highest peak of the world. I'm living just across to the office, and usually I used to wake up around 6, then I'll go for running. After 1 hour, I'm coming back to my home, then I'll prepare my breakfast, and then after having the breakfast, I'll go to the office. Office is a bit near from me, so that's why even I don't need to rush very fast.
This time again. I'm down again.
Morning, Mama. Morning, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Kapshora LRP has partners like TOFA, QUIPI, CAFU, AWE and BLG. I went to the every partners organization to do an assessment about their capacity. Because I'm here to build capacity in terms of monitoring, evaluation and advocacy. Now we are going to Tuvan Organic Farmers Association. It's in Captaret Sub-County. It's short form in TOFA. TOFA is also a partner of ActionAid Uganda. They are doing some very good job on WORIA project. It's called Women Rights in Agriculture, and they also facilitating the Activista group.
Yes, how are you, Sid?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah.
How are you, Rasid?
Fine now.
Yeah, something for the newsletter which we have to prepare. Still we need to prepare one story.
It's wonderful. So we are really impressed about the work Vishal has done to us. He taught us how to edit, how to put information, how to do what. So we have it. Then we are happy we can do what he was doing. We can produce a newsletter, we can produce a M&E tool, we can produce this. So we are really impressed about the work Vishal has done to us.
Also, the Activista member made an action plan for 2014. So today, I'm bringing you to the meeting of the Activista group, and where they are going to discuss about the plan.
We want to share some of the issues, and then take it to the sub-county head office.
Mine is also to have an opportunity, and we meet the parliamentarians. We voted them. We want them to put in accountable for what they have been doing for the youth and other community members.
Activista, up with justice, down with hunger. Activista, woo! Our action plan and 2 our newsletters. Where is the newsletter? We combine it and then we need to hand over them. Then definitely they will also give some commitment from their side.
I wanted to hand in our action plan to your office.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Mine is to acknowledge receipt of your application, and I will forward it in our council, which is coming soon. We shall present before council for approval.
The coming of the ActionAid Inspirator in Captured Local Rights Program, Mr. Bishal, has helped us in terms of capacity building, monitoring and evaluation, in design of programs that aim at stopping female genital mutilation.
I found the Capture LRP directly implementing some program with the community to stop female genital mutilation. I realized that we have to do it with differently too. And at that time we had some child club too. So I went to the child club and I interacted with the child club members, and even we organized some speech programs among them.
Welcome our dear visitors. We are happy to see you today. Settle down and listen to us. I'm a vampire singing for you. Oh, parents, teachers and the entire community, we are not still touched by female genital mutilation. Oh, ActionAid, ActionAid, we are proud of your services. Give us more. Welcome.
Change is me, it is you, and it is all of us. For God and my country, thank you.
Thank you. We now have a clear understanding of how communities, youth groups, and women can be able to capture issues regarding planning and development that affect them and package it in a way that they can share with the district local governments.
And from the hills of Kapchora, the wind of change is sweeping across the valleys of Busiki in Namutumba district. Ger Odok, an inspirator from Kenya, is transforming lives of the youths in these villages.
Honorable.
Yes, please.
How are you? Good morning.
How are you?
You're here.
Welcome back from the place.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How is the office? Not bad. Okay. Charles, you are here? Yes. I'm thinking you're in Kampala.
No, I'm around.
The main reason I decided to become an inspirator is because I thought from the year 2000, when I started as a volunteer, then shifted to professionally being paid from my skills and experiences, I've been working, and I thought that what I've been doing has now grown into something obvious for me. So I decided to let me do something else that is within still my line of work, but something that will now be led by passion and commitment, as opposed to salary then commitment. So right now we are going to meet a youth group in Sinze sub-county. Sinze sub-county is one of the sub-counties that Busiki LRP works in. And in that sub-county there's a specific youth group that we're going to meet, which I met sometime 4 or 5 months back when I was doing an engagement with them in terms of some of the challenges that they have. And from those challenges we identified that they have potential on their own to do something without depending on the government. How are you guys? You okay? Huh? Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much for coming through. Thank you very much. Yes. I can see you've put in the mesh as we agreed. Eh? This is great work, chairperson. Of air? Yeah. The hens have grown. So every member has a chicken here by now. Yeah. How many members by now? As of now?
As of now, we have 30 members.
30 members. Every member has a chick here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And before the formation of this group, most of us here were idle because we were doing nothing. Not until ActionAid came out and sensitized certain youth from our parish. Actually, they thought ActionAid was going to fund their project. So they thought maybe they would get for us vehicles motorbikes so that we can do border. And Mr. Girl was like, no, actually we are not here to fund your project. We want you to come up with something so that we can go and lobby for you.
I'll try and link with Janet and see if we can have a meeting at the local government. Then I introduce you guys as a group. Then probably you can get benefits from there in terms of recommendations of what medicine you can give these hands. We do not have time to look for 1 million shillings to come for us to buy 200 kilos. Start with that. Then other group members also learn and see, so this thing can be done this way. So they'll contribute more. So it will engage them on a regular basis. How is it?
The first time it produced 70, the second time it produced 80. Now that one, it is the third time. I'm a teacher in Nabisoji Primary School. The money we get, I thought that money was not enough for me. I started rearing pigs.
Through the support that she got from the Savings and Credit project within the same group in Kibale sub-county has enabled her as a person to actually diversify her source of income and to become a role model for other teachers, not only youth, but other teachers who want to increase their income to eradicate poverty within their own context.
Piggery has helped me a lot because I have my brothers and sisters whom I have educated through piggery.
So when I live here, I expect some time, or I look forward to having a situation whereby a youth down in the village can sometime call me and say, you did a good job. If it wasn't for you or for LRP or for ABC, the things that you did, I would not be here. Not to take credit of where they are, but to say, at least in the life that I've had, I've changed somebody's life.
When I reached Busiki, I was his first friend. And it was the first man to open for me an email. I've stayed for Busiki for some good years, minus having a what? An email. But when he came in, he forced me to open up an email. So I'm now on an email. He has even forced me to learn a computer because I've been fearing to touch the computers. So he has encouraged me on how to work with a computer.
The inspirator, Mr. Girl Doc, has helped us in very many aspects. He took us through fundraising skills to share success stories that even the funding proposal which in fact we are running this year 2014, which was funded by ActionAid, it was through his efforts because he taught us through writing that proposal. We shared with him our draft, and then he still guided us, and then we shared with the ActionAid team who still guided us until we got the funding of around 139 million.
Just like in Busiki, the Inspirators are causing change in Badel. This is Joseph Madzafusi, a young Zimbabwean from Maswingo province. And Joseph is working with the youths here to empower their lives.
So one of the things that I realized was that the youth here in Pade were isolated, particularly those ones who were known to have participated during the Northern Uganda conflict. They were a bit isolated. So one of those things was to sensitize them, to give them that idea that they were very important members of the society. And actually the development of the community was hinged around them.
He came and make a lot of sensitization to the community, more especially the youth and women, also about how they could eradicate poverty.
I got in touch with these guys in 2013. I came when most of the youth were not engaged in this area, and majority of them, according to what the sub-county officials say, they were just redundant. They were not doing anything. So one of the entry points was to use my own personal experience, the life that I went through, just to try and highlight to them that everyone else can make it in life. So the moment we struck a chord, we began to have more and more closer interactions. This intervention is part and parcel of the bigger plan that we have for the youth. And what we usually do, we have our meetings, community meetings, where we gather on selected days and dates, where we gather and discuss certain issues that are of priority to the youth. And one of those issues that we try to use music, dance and drama as a lobby and advocates too.
You down it. You are your Maya, Kiporte, Akipanga, Rio Kiltiana, New Way, Tiana, Tiana, Jatim, Wukana, Wunation yet. Ah, Kiyugum.
From their testimonies, the clan leaders, where they come from, they saw no value from them. That's why sometimes they couldn't even give them land. So they couldn't even entrust them with assets because they saw no value. So one of those issues was to inculcate that sense of belonging amongst the youth, to make them understand that they are an integral part of the society.
Joseph inspired me when it visited me and involved me into youth group. He started by transforming what? Our mindset. How we should change our situation. How we critically analyze what? Our problem. And take what? Action. After transforming our mindset as a youth, then it increased my interest to generate more what? More activity on beekeeping. As a part of activity which can change my situation of being in a circle of poverty.
So this has been an interesting placement so far, because what I had expected initially, I had expected worse off conditions, but now I am beginning to enjoy working with them because they've opened up.
The People for Change program has showed that rural communities, if empowered, can generate solutions to end poverty.
'Cause you came and cared for me.